Hey guys, Meteorologist Chris Tomer here with this afternoon mountain weather update. I want to first start. This is our juicy storm system over Colorado. We've got thunderstorms. This is the same thing that happened in Salt Lake yesterday. Now we've got it here in the Denver metro area. In fact, I'll take you into radar and we'll go in a little bit closer. So this storm system has a special weather statement on it coming out of Denver for this storm coming out of Weld County. It had a tornado warning on it for a while ago with a confirmed land spell. Well, anyway, the whole thing's diving south. You can see the special weather statement around it covering parts of Denver, but it's for, see if I can mark this up. It's for this storm cell right here that's moving down to the south, but you can see the special weather statement box right here. Well, anyway, what this is representing is the instability in the atmosphere with this spring storm system. It's got some lift, some convection, and we're going to see very deep upslope. So we're going to get heavy precip, mainly over 6,000 feet in the form of snow, and that's kind of these areas right here. It's all of these areas above 6,000 feet. West side of Denver, south side, Palmer Divide, and foothills. Those areas will see some heavy snow. By the time we get into tonight and overnight into tomorrow morning, we're going to see some heavy accumulation in those areas. All right, let's go into the situation, my intro. So this is a juicy Albuquerque low, and there's been a slight shift south with this storm system. So I'll show you what that means for totals. Some of them have gone down a little bit, but they're still pretty hefty. Biggest totals above 6,000. And then we've got a north-south, a racing storm system, mainly 427, but it may trickle into early 428. All right, let's go over to the blog here. I wrote this morning, juicy Colorado storm system, and then the secondary storm. This is on christomer.com, so take a look at it. Also, the big news of the day, Alta 901. They cracked 900 inches. For the first time ever, the old all-time record was like 748, so just absolutely crushed that this year. Unprecedented. 900 inches is 75 feet of snow. I've been looking around and trying to figure out, okay, when is this actually going to melt out of some of these places? Back in the other record year, it took until the end of July for a lot of this to melt out, so this could easily last longer in Little and Big Cottonwood Canyons. Forecast freezing level for the Wasatch, take a look at that. Forecast timing, let me go into that right here. So forecast radar and satellite. So by the time I get into Wednesday, still snowing in Colorado. There goes the southern low. It moves away. So then it's gone. Here comes the second low, racing north to south. A lot of it's on 427, but into early 428. Drops snow in Colorado, and then it's gone. And then it's just high and dry all the way into the first. There's another storm, but it's off the west coast, and it stays there for a long time. In fact, take a look. It's the forecast jet on 5-4. Same low pressure, barely moved. It's off the coast of California. The rest of the Intermountain West under the influence of a big area of high pressure. So that area, that low is the only one, and it sits there for like a week. All right, let's go back to the blog post here and down to totals. So these are my totals from this morning. Let me show you what I'm thinking. There really hasn't changed much this afternoon. You can see the numbers here. Generally a foot. The magenta represents a foot. You're looking west from Denver. A magenta color, a foot there in the foothills up on top of the Continental Divide, and some snow on the west and south sides of Denver. Looking at it from more of a top-down approach, you can see the numbers. 9, 10, 11 a foot, somewhere, something like that, on top of the Continental Divide in Colorado. And there's still going to be some snow across the western slope and the Elks, the West Elks. There may be a foot of snow there because of the intensity when the storm has been moving in from that direction all day. There may have been some convective action over the Elks, so that could squeeze out some heavier accumulation rates in that area. All right, and then phase 2, 428 through 5-3. This is the second storm that drops in 427 into early 428, drops another up to 6 inches in Colorado, maybe 10 down in Cuchara. So it's a 1-2 punch. And then after this, it's pretty quiet for a long time. across most of the Intermountain West. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this mountain weather update. Always appreciate you tuning in here, and take care.